Hey guys, this is Roxann Smithers with Smithers Law Group, your trusted 360 General Counsel. And this is a note from my Legalpad. Hey guys, so this is part 3 in our series on real estate investing. The 5 questions that you need to ask and know the answers to before you decide to invest in a real estate venture. So question number 3 is, who has the title to the property and what is your relationship to that person or that entity? So it's all about the title. You want to know if a business entity, whether it's an LLC, a partnership, an S Corp, a C Corp, or any other type of entity, is actually going to be listed as the owner for that property. That's who's on the deed for the property. Then you need to understand, if that's what case it is, are you a member of that LLC? Are you a shareholder in that S Corp or that C Corp? Are you a partner in that partnership? In order for you to protect your interest in a real estate investment venture, you need to be in some way, shape, or form an owner in whatever entity is the title holder for the property. Now, if instead the property is going to be held in the name of one individual, this can be a red flag. If you have signed a loan agreement with a entity, an LLC, but now the owner of the LLC is the person listed on the property as the owner, that's a problem. You want to make sure that whoever you have your agreements with are also the persons who are listed as the owners on that property. The most secure thing that you can do is that you are listed as an owner on that property as well, and that you have a clear and recorded interest in that property. What this does is it makes sure that there can be no changes, no transfers of ownership, no financing or other leveraging or uses of that property without your input, knowledge, and your permission. So you want to make sure that that is the case. This matters because if you do not have that ownership interest, and I suggest a controlling interest at times if possible in the entity, or if you're not listed as an owner on that property, then you don't have a say or control, or you may not even have notice if somebody sells that property, if somebody takes out a separate mortgage on that property or pledges that property as a collateral for another business deal or for another loan. So you want to make sure that you have that in place. Then you want to understand if anybody else has any claims to the title to that property. Are there any other security deeds on that property, meaning that someone else is a creditor who has secured their loan or their debt with this property? Are there liens on the property because there's been work that's been performed and those people have not been paid? Or there are legal judgments against the owner of the property and now they have a lien on the property? Is the title in dispute? Is there any sort of what's called a lis pendens, any sort of notice that's been filed that there's a legal dispute or an issue with regards to that title? You want to make sure that you're very clear on all aspects of the legal condition of that property. And that may require you to obtain a title search from a title company or from a real estate attorney that can look into the title and make sure that everything is up to date. So in sum, with this third question, it's all about the title. You want to know what entity or person is holding the title to the property and what's your relationship to that entity or to that person. All right, so that's part 3 in our series on the 5 questions you need to answer before you become a real estate investor. I'm Roxann Smithers with the Smithers Law Group. This is a note from my Legalpad. If you'd like additional information about the attorneys at the Smithers Law Group, you can go to our website at stulawgroup.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Smithers Law Group. And of course, you can always like and subscribe to this channel. And this has been a note from my Legalpad.